AI isn't just evolving anymore, it's becoming dangerous. Anthropic didn't release a simple update. They released Claude Opus 4.8, a model that's smarter, more reliable, more controllable, and honestly, more dangerous for anyone competing against it. Because this isn't just another AI launch, this is a glimpse of where professional AI is heading next. And if you use AI for coding, research, strategy, content, or deep thinking, you need to pay attention. Because this could change how you work for the next 2 years. Here's the part that surprised me most. The biggest upgrade isn't intelligence, it's honesty. Think about that. Would you rather work with an AI that sounds confident even when it's wrong? Or an AI that admits uncertainty, checks itself, and tells you when it doesn't know? That's the difference. And it's a bigger deal than most people realize. On paper, Opus 4.8 looks like a normal version upgrade. Nothing dramatic, nothing flashy. But under the hood, Anthropic made meaningful improvements across coding, reasoning, agent workflows, and real-world knowledge work. This model feels different, not because it's louder, because it's more dependable. And then there's effort control, a simple idea, a powerful one. Need a quick answer? Use low effort. Need maximum quality? Use high effort. Now you're choosing how hard the model thinks. Fast when you need speed. Deep when you need precision. That level of control matters, especially for serious work. But the biggest feature? Dynamic workflows. And this is where things get interesting. Claude can now break large projects into smaller tasks, launch multiple agents, verify results, check its own work, and bring everything together into a single output. Think about that for a second. What used to require a small team can now be handled by an AI workflow. That sounds crazy, but it's already happening. Anthropic also made fast mode dramatically faster and much cheaper, which means professionals can run bigger projects without burning through their budget. That changes adoption, because the best AI in the world means nothing if nobody can afford to use it. Now here's my honest take. After testing Opus 4.8, this is the best version of Claude I've ever used. It feels more mature, more thoughtful, more disciplined, and most importantly, more trustworthy. When it doesn't know something, it says so. When a task gets complicated, it breaks it down better. When a project gets large, it stays organized. Those improvements sound small. They're not. They compound. Now, is it perfect? No, not even close. On highly creative tasks, it can still feel cautious. Sometimes it overthinks simple requests. And every now and then, it sounds more like a consultant than a collaborator. But the trend is obvious. We're moving toward AI systems you can actually rely on. And that's a huge shift. So who benefits the most? Developers, researchers, analysts, consultants, technical writers, anyone solving difficult problems, anyone managing complex projects, anyone whose job depends on thinking. Because this isn't just another chatbot, it's becoming a serious productivity multiplier. And the real-world examples are already impressive. Developers are migrating massive legacy code bases faster than ever. Researchers are analyzing huge datasets in a fraction of the time. Power users are running hundreds of parallel agents to solve problems at scale. The productivity gains are real. And they're happening right now. Not next year. Not someday. Right now. Here's what I think happens next. By the end of 2026, AI agents will handle projects that last weeks instead of hours. By 2027, the gap between casual users and power users will explode. And by 2028, companies that master AI workflows will have a major competitive advantage. The winners won't just use AI, they'll build entire systems around it. And that's why Anthropic's strategy is so interesting. While others chase benchmarks, Anthropic is chasing trust, reliability, consistency, usefulness. Because the smartest model doesn't automatically win. The model people trust with important work does. And that's a very different race. So here's my verdict. Claude Opus 4.8 isn't a revolution, but it is an important evolution. For the first time, Claude feels less like a smart assistant and more like a dependable partner. And that may be the most important AI trend of all. The future won't belong to the loudest models. It will belong to the models people trust. And Claude just took a big step in that direction. Now I want your opinion. If you had access to Claude Opus 4.8 today, would you switch immediately, or would you wait and see what everyone else says first? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more AI news, deep dives, and future tech updates. Because the biggest changes in AI usually start quietly.